All right, guys, it's day 2. We made a lake change today. The wind forecast is supposed to be blowing really hard out of the west later this afternoon. And honestly, I just felt like the area that I was fishing yesterday probably wasn't super safe to cross the lake. So we're at a new lake. I did fish this one in practice for a little while and caught a couple fish. So hopefully we don't shoot ourselves in the foot by making a lake change after having a pretty decent day yesterday. We did catch that big one. Honestly, I didn't have a ton of bites where I was at yesterday, so it wasn't like pulling teeth to get me to leave. But anyway, lines ends in about 3 minutes. I apologize for it still being a little dark. It's overcast today, but let's get after it. All right, guys, so it's lines in. I was planning on starting in a spawning pocket this morning, and on my way over there, I come across this point, and it's got some really good grass on it, and I'm actually seeing some fish on my active target. So we're gonna give this about 15 or 20 minutes on this point outside the pocket. Be a good staging place for pre-spawners and post-spawners in this grass. Literally, it's right outside the pocket, so it's a really good spot, and just see what happens. All right, I only had one little fish out there on that point, so we're gonna move into this shallow spot. That wind is really, wow, that is a freaking slab crappie. Oh my gosh, too bad that's not what we're after. Woo, big one. Well, the crappie are definitely in here. Hopefully that means the bass are in here. GoPro, stop recording. All right, fish number 1, 14 inches. Little guy, but it's a start. It's the second bite I've had since I pulled down, and honestly, I was just sitting here because I put my rain suit on. So that's a good sign. There's plenty of pads to flip, and I'm out of the wind a little bit. So let's see what happens in here. GoPro, stop recording. Fish number 2. All right, fish number 2. Not a big one, but bites a lot better than it was yesterday. At least as far as getting bites. That's like 4 or 5 bites I've had so far. And it's only been an hour and a half. So much better than yesterday, and honestly I'd just be happy with 5 15s today, although I ain't gotten there yet. This one looks like it's 14 and a half. Yep, 14 and a half, little fella. All right. Well, I hadn't moved far. I mean, I'm probably 50 foot from where I had those other 2 bites just a minute ago, so that's a good sign. We're just gonna keep plugging away. I'm back here in this little pocket out of the wind, and we'll see if we can't at least pick up a limit back here, and if they don't get any bigger, then we'll just move out of the pocket, kind of on that first drop in that grass, and see if we can't find them there. So let's go. Thought that was a fish. I guess not. That's That's a fish. Guess it was a fish. I can't get him to go. He's like 11 and 7/8. Mama. All right, GoPro, stop recording. All right, 12 and a half. Boom, look at that giant. Oh my goodness, look at that. Whoa, except my hand's huge. Doesn't really work. There you go, buddy. So we tried to get out in that little bit of offshore stuff, but there's literally like 2 to 3 foot waves rolling across the lake, and it was a pain in the rear end. I wasn't really seeing what I wanted to see anyway, so snuck back in here in this pocket, and within the first, I don't know, 5 minutes throwing this little worm around, we caught that little guy. So that makes 3. So 2 more will have a limit. The sun is starting to come out, so that may change some things. Maybe we can get some bigger fish to start biting. We'll see, but we're gonna stay after it. Let's go. Woo! Sitchy's in the space program, buddy. Oh, hey, hold, stop. Let me turn you loose. That is a giant. Whoop. Thanks, buddy. Hey, at least I'm catching fish. Makes for a fun day when you're setting the hook, even if they are little. We'll run into some bigger ones eventually. The important thing is we're getting bit. It's a vast improvement over the stuff I've been finding the rest of the week, so we just gotta run to a couple big ones. We'll be in good shape. I'd like to catch 2 more keepers in here before I leave. I've got a spot across the lake that I fished last year that'll be a little more protected from the wind, I think. A little offshore spot, but I don't really want to leave this spot until I get a limit. You can see, well, you probably can't, but these couple pads, they're about 3 foot of water, and you can actually see there's a little hard spot right under them, which is, you know, obviously why anytime you see something sporadic like that, it's always good to cast over there to it. Probably a bed at one time. There we go. I believe he'll keep. Not by much, but maybe. I don't know. He doesn't look very big. He's shrinking on me. Oh yeah. Man, we are on the Dink Fest today. The whopping 13 inches. No, come on. I was trying to be nice. I was gonna be real gentle. Grab your lip. Let you back. Thank you, feller. Little turd. Choo. All right. That's 4. It is 10 o'clock. So 1 more. We'll we will finish fishing this pocket, and then we'll go out and see if we can't find some bigger fish if we don't run into anything bigger in here. But at least we're catching them. All right, let's go. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Where'd you go, fishies? Ooh. Oh, that's a better one. Not a lot better, but compared to what I've been catching today, it's a good one. Goodness gracious. there, fish number 5. The biggest one. He's probably like 15 and a half. He's still a baby. But that's all right. All right, fish number 5. Finally. 10:30. I'm already ready for lunch. All right. 15 and a quarter. We'll take it. There you go, buddy. Like a rocket. All right, that's 5 fish. Unfortunately, that is my biggest. But we still got like 4.5 hours. We've been catching fish today. Finally got a little bit bigger one. Maybe the bigger one's on this side of the pocket. We'll see. Keep rolling. Let's go. All right, we got 5. Who wants to see the standings? Hey, I'm still sitting in 19th place. That's crazy. That's where I was yesterday. Uh-oh. Jackson's smashing them out there. Christine's up there. Old Russ. That's what I'm talking about, Russ. Go Russ. All right. We got some work to do. Let's get after it. Oh, better than I thought it was. What a mess. All right. They're getting a little bigger. I might hang out here just a little bit longer. What am I doing? Down. Boom. We got us our first cull. This is a good one. I thought this was a little one too. He come running at me. I was like, oh, this one ain't very big. I figured he wasn't, probably 11 inches. Nope, sit still. All right, 17 and a half. It's a big upgrade. That's like 5 inches. There you go, buddy. Shoo. And that was a male because he was peeing on me. Be nice if there's a big female laying around in there. That's good. We're gonna stay in this pocket a little while longer. Let's go. Yep. Yep. All right. They'll hit the trap. I just tied on the trap. Caught another upgrade. See what she goes. I just kept feeling like they gotta hit a trap with all this wind. This front coming through. 16 and a quarter. We'll take that. That is another good upgrade compared to the fact that I had like 3 12s. We're on to something now. Just yo-yoing that gold and black trap through this shallow cover. And it was like, dunk, and it's only like 5 or 6 cast in, so we're gonna give that a shot for a little while. Fish this whole pocket with that trap and see if we can't get a couple more. Let's roll. right, 14 3/4. Boom. Thank you, buddy. Shoom. All right, that was another one on the trap. We're looking good. Let's keep after it. Upgrade. It's been a minute. Came all the way across the lake, which was rough as crap. Tried some offshore stuff, no good. Tied on a swim jig. It's actually one that I caught a 7-pounder in this exact spot last year. 17 3/4. We will take that. Thank you, sir. Shoom. Oh man. I literally just tied that swim jig on to fish just these pads and nailed that one on like the 5th cast. So hopefully we still got another hour and 15 minutes. Put the swim jig in our hand, let's see what happens. All right guys, that's a wrap for the first event of the year, the Harris chain. We did decent today, about the same as yesterday, honestly. Last I checked, I was sitting in 18th place when I uploaded my last fish. I don't know if that'll hold. We're right there on that bubble to cash a check, so hopefully we did. We'll see. But anyway, we definitely got some good points for the year. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and we'll catch you guys next time.